welcome to Chronicles of 1900. My name is Abraham Sunday, and I'm here again to give you some inspirational podcast. It's Chronicles of 1900. So today, what I'm going to talk about today is, it's not going to be one episode because it's something that I need to take a deeper dive into. And based on my experience, I believe I'm in the right place to tell you about it. So what I'm going to talk about today is the student route in the UK. Now, there's been a lot of conversations going on around what courses can you do, what's happening to bringing your family over, how do you even identify what kind of course is eligible, or a course that you think if you go through it and then by the time you graduate you find job. People are going back home. Some people have spent 2 years in the UK studying and then 2 years on post-study, there's nothing to show for it. What's really happening? Is it even still viable to come to the UK and study? So I'm going to give you what I call a proper exploration of the student route. I won't be able to finish the session today, but I would try to cover some of it today, and then probably next week I will spend some time to cover some other part of it. So the first thing I want to talk about is, if you're coming to the UK to study, the first thing you must first of all think about is, how do I get a genuine offer? The reason why I'm talking about genuine offer is because there's a lot of scam going on right now. There's a lot of scam going on. There are so many agents that are scamming students, prospective students, their money. The first thing I'm going to say about it to you is this: when you get an offer from an agent, pick your phone, go on Google, look for University International Admissions Office, ring them on the phone, give them the student ID you have given, and confirm if your offer is genuine. Please, you must confirm your offer is genuine with the university first, because agents can fabricate offer letter. Gone are the days where some of us had our offer letter issued to us right on the spot because there is a fair that was happening in Nigeria and the likes, and in Ghana. I've done this for universities. I've gone to back home to recruit for people for universities, where we give them the conditional offer right there and then. Now, what you must understand is that there are so many agents out there now that are taking advantage of this opportunity and scamming people. So first thing you must do is you must check if the offer is genuine. How do you do that? Once they give you an offer, ring the university to confirm the offer. We do international recruitment. We still tell people to ensure that they don't deal with people that they don't trust. Number two is, when you get an offer, right, you must negotiate your scholarship. Every UK university have one or two ways of giving you scholarship. It might not be a lot, it might be 50%, it might be 10%, it might be 20%, but you must negotiate scholarship. The truth about it is, if you don't negotiate the scholarship and you pay your school fees and you come to the UK and start saying you can't pay your school fees, it's too late. You must first of all negotiate your scholarship right there and then when they give you the offer. Example, if the university is £20,000 for the master's fee, and you tell them, okay, what can I get as an offer in terms of scholarship? Is there a vice chancellor scholarship? Is there any scholarship that I can apply for, or that you can apply automatically to my fees? You'll be surprised at how much you can get as a discount. So you must negotiate offer. If you go in and buy an agent, what we do most times is we represent students and we try to negotiate what scholarship they can be given. For example, they can say, student from Nigeria, we can give them £5,000 scholarship because they are Commonwealth students. They can say, oh, there's a vice chancellor scholarship for people that have course first class, and it's going to be another £2,000 knocked off the fee. So there are things like that that you must negotiate for first before you begin to talk about you want to pay the school fees. Okay. Now, the third thing I'm going to talk about today before I continue again next week is this: the type of course that you want to study. Now, listen to me. You need to pay attention to this. If you don't identify the course you're coming to study and look at the pathway of settlement after you finish study, you're going to waste your time studying that course, don't get a job, and go back home, and then you start asking yourself the question, why did I waste my money? International fees are quite expensive. Universities are not going to other countries to be able to run those courses there for you right in your country without coming to the UK. They are already in Nigeria now, running UK degree courses in Nigeria that you don't need to travel. But why do people travel to UK for study? It's because of the UK experience that you want to have, the environment and everything, and then you can work 20 hours during term time, which I'm going to talk about later. But what I'm saying to you is that the cost you coming to study is very important. In fact, it's more important than the amount of money you are paying. You must understand that the course you're coming to study must have a direct pathway towards your settlement if you're going to stay after your course. Also, if you're going to go back to your country after your course, you must ensure that the course that you are doing is viable and it's marketable. after you finish your course. Gone are the days when you just do any course and then you just get out of it and then you just think you're just going to get a job. It's not like that anymore. Example, if you're coming to the UK and you're doing MSc Cybersecurity, very good course, marketable when it comes to the market. But because you are an international student, when you get a job and they're saying that they need a cybersecurity specialist or expert, right? And you are a student that just got your post-study visa, or you're just about wrapping up your course, right? The problem you're going to have first is this. Most of the jobs you would get, they will require you to have a level of clearance to be able to give you the job. For example, a security clearance. In the UK, you cannot go for a security clearance without staying in the UK for at least 5 years. Most likely, you will be required to be settled in some cases for you to have to go through security clearance. Not everybody gets settled before they get it, but you must be in the UK for at least 5 years. Now, if you are a student, you just finished your course, you go first class, MSc Cybersecurity, and you apply for a job and they say, okay, we love you, you have experience, you are good, we know you can do the job, but you need to do security clearance. It doesn't matter if they offered you the job already, they will rescind the offer because you cannot go through the SC, or you will fail the security clearance and they will have to take the job away from you. So what do? You have to think about it very well. If I do this course, is that what I'm going to use to get a job? Or I need to do something else to get a job? That thing that you can do to get a job in that field, I'm going to talk about it next week. Okay, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. There's a lot to share for you when it comes to exploring student route. And there's still opportunity in it because people are still coming in and they're still making it out. Okay, my name is Abraham Sunday. It's Chronicles of 1900. Like, share, and comment. And if you have any question or anything you want me to talk about student route, this is the opportunity to put it in the comment section, and I'm going to be answering those questions in the next episode as well. Until I see you next week, like, share, comment. My name is Abraham Sunday, and it's Chronicles of 1900. God bless you.